light on the silent chains that bind many individuals. At the heart of this issue is the fear of failure. Parents, fearing that their children will face hardship or disappointment, take control of their lives in an attempt to avoid such outcomes. However, this prevents children from learning the essential skills of decision-making, problem-solving, and self-reflection. These are skills that cannot be developed without the freedom to make mistakes and face challenges. In the family unit, logical thinking requires the freedom to question and reason independently, but suppression in the name of care takes that away. Over time, the child's ability to think autonomously erodes, leading to a lifelong pattern of compliance rather than curiosity. This suppression is not limited to the family. It extends into interpersonal relationships, where conformity becomes the norm. In friendships and social circles, there is often a pressure to maintain harmony. Open disagreement or expressing divergent views is frequently seen as disrupting this balance. As a result, people hold back their true opinions, suppressing their thoughts to fit in or avoid conflict. The root cause of this social suppression often stems from the cultural emphasis on face or reputation. Disagreement, especially in public, can be seen as a threat to someone's social standing or an attack on their character. The fear of causing embarrassment or creating tension leads many to choose silence over honesty. This stifles open discussion and prevents relationships from reaching a deeper level of understanding and authenticity. Thought are devalued. The long-term effect of this suppression is the normalization of passive thinking. When individuals are consistently discouraged from expressing themselves or thinking critically, they lose the ability to question the status quo or challenge assumptions. This cycle of suppression, starting in the family and extending into social and professional spheres, creates a society where compliance is valued over creativity and obedience is mistaken for logic. Breaking free from this suppression requires a conscious effort to foster environments that encourage questioning and independent thought. Parents need to allow their children to explore and make their own decisions, even if it means experiencing failure. In social and professional relationships, open dialogue must be encouraged, and differences of opinion should be seen as opportunities for growth, not conflict. Ultimately, suppression stifles intellectual development. To grow, both individually and as a society, embracing critical thinking and fostering an environment that values questioning and curiosity is essential. Only by breaking these silent chains can true personal and societal progress be achieved. In the broader context, the cycle of suppression not only hinders personal development, but also affects the progress of society. When suppression dominates family dynamics, interpersonal relationships, and workplace cultures, it creates an environment where innovation, diversity of thought, and problem-solving are significantly impaired. A society that does not encourage independent thought will struggle to adapt to new challenges and evolving global landscapes. One of the key reasons suppression persists is because it is deeply ingrained in cultural expectations. The collective values of maintaining harmony, respecting authority, and adhering to established norms often overshadow the importance of fostering individuality. From a young age, children are taught to prioritize group approval over personal conviction, leading to a pervasive mindset that suppresses the questioning of societal or family traditions. This cultural inertia makes change difficult. Suppression becomes self-perpetuating. Children raised under these conditions grow into adults who replicate the same behaviors, both in their own families and in the institutions they inhabit. Without intervention, this cycle continues, with each generation unconsciously passing on the belief that conformity and compliance are the paths to success, while critical thought and deviation are threats to stability. But what if this cycle could be broken? It starts with small but meaningful shifts. Encouraging curiosity, asking questions, and accepting mistakes as part of the learning process are foundational changes that can begin at the family level. Parents who embrace open discussions, allow space for differing opinions, and teach their children how to think, rather than what to think, lay the groundwork for a more intellectually engaged society. In the workplace, leadership that fosters a culture of openness, where employees are not just allowed but encouraged to challenge ideas, propose innovations, and question assumptions, can reverse the suppression that stifles creativity and growth. Similarly, in friendships and social interactions, valuing honest dialogue over maintaining superficial harmony can deepen relationships and lead to a richer exchange of ideas. Breaking these silent chains of suppression, however, requires more than just individual change. It calls for a cultural shift that prioritizes intellectual freedom and critical reasoning. By doing so, individuals can reclaim their capacity for independent thought, leading to personal empowerment and, ultimately, a more dynamic and progressive society. In conclusion, suppression, whether in the family, social relationships, or professional settings, limits the potential of individuals and the society they form. By recognizing and addressing these forces of suppression, it becomes possible to unlock intellectual freedom and creativity. The path forward is clear, fostering environments where questioning is valued, where conformity is not the goal, and where logic and critical thinking are the true measures of growth.